I'm in the minority here. I'm not that against what Mike Smith did, going forward in that situation.
Oh, I'm not either.
Yeah, I think most people are, though. Most people thought it was just as dumb as it gets. But to me, I don't give the ball to elite quarterbacks in sudden death overtime. I don't do it.
Right.
When Belichick did it, of course, Peyton Manning's a little different animal, but you're giving the ball to Drew Brees. I know you just stopped the Saints twice in the last couple drives, but do you want to keep playing Russian roulette with that? To me, all right, if you fail that, you lose the game, right? Which they did. They failed that fourth down conversion. They lost the game. If you punt it, I think you probably have an 80 to 85% of losing the game anyway. Because you're giving Drew Brees the ball.
It shows you have no confidence in your defense, though.
I don't think so. It just shows me that you have a lot of confidence in what elite quarterbacks can do in the NFL because the rules are made to promote offense. You're not allowed to touch receivers. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do that on defense. It makes it the game more exciting for the fans because there's more offense. But then you're going to give the ball to an elite quarterback who just needs to complete 2 20-yard passes after the punt to get into field goal range in an indoor place. I don't like giving the ball up to an elite quarterback in sudden death overtime.
So, Adam, what was your but there? Was it just the fourth down
Yeah,
call, or was it the
not.
Falcons in general? Because I felt that the Falcons played with New Orleans the whole game.
They did, and their defense looked pretty good too, which is why I don't understand the call. I
So
understand
it's just the
your
call.
standpoint, but it's a 30-yard line. I mean, that's just a no-no. Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers might be the exceptions. Drew Brees isn't quite there yet. I don't think I'd put him in the same category as Peyton Manning because you've stopped them the last couple drives. Mm-hmm. And why can't they do it this time? John Casey had already missed a field goal in that game from about 45 yards or so. So he's not the young kicker that he used to be. He's still got the leg, but, he's still not, automatic. Yeah, Michael Turner is great. They have a pretty good offensive line. But the 30-yard line, you're basically guaranteeing yourself a chance to lose if you don't get it. I think it's a terrible call.
I think you might be gearing yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it means you have no confidence in your defense.
He doesn't have to score a touchdown
I don't think
to win.
that's what it means.
He doesn't have to score a touchdown to win, right? Drew Brees.
No. All you need is points. It's a sudden death situation.
No, I know exactly.
But what does it tell you? I mean, you're going to go for this, and you say, oh, you're giving the ball back to Drew Brees. What does it tell you? Your defense can't stop them, force them a punt?
Well,
that's what it's telling me because you're just saying, you're automatically assuming that they're going to get 2 20-yard passes and a field goal.
I think with the rules made to benefit offenses, to make it easier for offenses to go, yeah, you probably have less faith in your defense because the chips are stacked against them. And all he doesn't need to score a touchdown. He needs a kicker to kick a field goal indoors to win a game.
So the chips are stacked against you even more by even just going out there doing it.
I think it's about, a 99 to 100% chance you lose if you fail, which they did, and they lost. But if you punt it, it's probably about an 80 to 85% chance that you lose.
Then what happens if it's 4th and 1 at their own 39, at their 29? Do they do the exact same thing again? You're at a point where even if you do get the first down, you're still going to have to get another one. So what's the whole point of doing it in the first place if you're going to have to go through the same entire set of decision-making 3 plays later? It doesn't make any sense.
Get closer to field goal range, right?
It's just stupid. It just was just a bad move.
My thinking might be skewed a little bit about something I read about this high school coach. I don't know if he's in Alabama. I think he's in Alabama.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Never punts the ball under any circumstance. Never kicks field goals under any circumstance either. Goes for 2 every time. Because he was a math major, and the percentages go that way. It bucks conventional wisdom. Now, in the NFL...
It's different. You're not playing high school.
I think it's a field position game.
Yeah.
I think punters are extremely valuable. I talked about it last week with how valuable I think Andy Lee is to the San Francisco 49ers with the way they play. But when you got an offense like the Atlanta Falcons do, I think you have tremendous confidence with Michael Turner or a quick slant to Roddy White or Tony Gonzalez or something like that to pick up 1 yard. And I think the percentages are probably better for you to try to go for that to win the game than if to punt the ball over to Drew Brees.
I understand that it's your own 40, 45-yard line, but at your own 30, when you're going to have to do this all over again in your next series, it doesn't make sense.